front control or north-south escape straight into a triangle submission. Let's have a look. Hey guys, Prof Tom here with Reese. We're going to have a look today at escaping a fantastic control position, the north-south or front control position, straight into a triangle. This is a very high percentage. I actually find that a lot of my students without good triangles, this is the triangle that they use most. Of course, if you already do triangles, this will be quite easy for you. However, let's have a look at this and have a look at the escape and its variation, and then look at moving straight into the triangle. One of the biggest things that my jiu-jitsu coach, Carlos Machado, instructs me in is when you escape, you go straight back on the offense. Okay, so let's have a look at that. Front control, very dominant position, has lost somewhat of its appeal and popularity because there's no points for it in IBJJF tournaments usually. So because there's no points for it, most people go side control to knee right or mount. But front control is very far away from my legs, very good attacking position for him to launch attacks to my whole body. So let's now have a look at what we're going to do. My hands are in, my elbows are in, very important. I now bridge off the mat, lift my hips and pump my elbows. Okay, so sometimes from here, because I don't need to protect the mount, okay, I like to have my knees up, and quite often from here, I'm just trying to weasel in my right knee. But I never expect that against anyone who's a good competitor, a good jiu-jitsu athlete. So I'm often got my knees up, and now I slam my feet down, I lift my hip, and I bridge my elbows. But it's not to push him away. I always presume he's bigger, stronger than me. It's to get my right knee in under his right front deltoid. Okay? So once I bring my right knee in, I now start to spin. Spin, spin, spin. And I end up in this position, and I'm going to get two hands on the back of the guy's tricep. And my job is to get my knee all the way out till my foot comes out. When it does come out, I'll be in a triangle. It'll be a pretty crap triangle, depending on your leg length. So grab the head, you can grab the leg or the arm, turn the corner, and lock your triangle off. Okay? From this position, we have the triangle, arm bar, etc. All right? So let's look again. From here, I keep my hands up to protect my neck. I've got to be careful of north-south chokes. Got to be careful of arm bars, kimuras, all the attacks. And so I have my knees up, they go down, I bridge my hip, I lift my elbows. My right knee comes in, and now I flop to my right side as my head pops out. From this position, I want to grab hold of this tricep here because I need to be pulling, pulling, pulling till I get my right leg free. And the thing that can clamp it is this arm. So that's why I want to hold it, get my right leg out, and now I have a preliminary triangle. From this position, I can grab his head, I can turn the corner, and I can finish my triangle, ensuring I don't have his back in the triangle. I want to make sure I only have his arm and his head. Okay, if they're big enough, not even their shoulder. So let's have a look now at real speed. I use this all the time when I'm caught in front control, and it's a fantastic escape. Here I am here. Okay, again. Okay, one more time. Okay, and finishing the triangle. You can of course switch off to an armbar, etc. So, why does this technique work? Well, we're attempting a submission. So we're taking an offensive risk at a time where he is somewhat distracted. 2 seconds ago, he was controlling you, thinking about what submission he was going to do to you. And now we've escaped. So already there's talk in his head. And maybe you can say negative talk, frustrated talk. So we're ambushing at a time where his mind isn't clear. You know, he's not expecting triangles. He's like, bugger got out. But also by going for a submission,
it increases our likelihood of securing the escape. So if someone walked up to you and says, give me $5, you clearly would be like, maybe you're nice, maybe you give them $5, but most people would be like, hey, why do you want $5? But if someone walked up to you and said, give me $50,000 or $5, it's kind of inviting to give them the $5. And this is like that. When you escape, that's like a $5 move. The triangle, $50,000 move. So by going for the $50,000 move, quite often he'll be like, no way! But without even realizing it, he now gave you the $5 move. So if you can go for a triangle, he'll be like, oh, no, you don't. And he won't even remember that he's meant to have been stopping your escape, passing your guard again, getting back to side control or front control. So quite often, biting off more than you think you can chew will always be a good answer. In this case, we're going to go escape triangle. Because as soon as he puts his triangle hat on and starts to defend and starts to prevent the triangle, he's doing everything the opposite to what he should be doing to consolidate the position. If he just tries to hold on and keep you in the position, he'll just hold himself in the triangle the whole time. So there you go. Front control, escape, north-south escape, to the triangle. Give it a shot. Even some of my heavy, thick, unflexible students love this one, and I'm sure you will too. Have fun.